Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Devin Haney does 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And according to Rick Glacier, he's come out with the numbers that Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis did 50,000 pay-per-view buys. This is horrendous. I've even seen this with Fight Hype. I've seen a few other outlets reporting these same numbers, and these numbers are absolutely horrendous, garbage. And this is what happens when you put fights on pay-per-view that should not be pay-per-view. Overall, Haney Prograis was an interesting fight, but it was not a pay-per-view fight. The undercard was not a pay-per-view undercard. There was nothing to warrant anybody paying a pay-per-view price for Devin Haney or Regis Prograis. Neither one of those guys are big superstars. They're good, talented fighters. These guys have a little recognition. They have some brands, but they're not superstars in the sport of boxing. You can't put everything on pay-per-view. Now, this is why Devin Haney is the dumbass of the day. Because you remember, Devin Haney said just a week or so ago that he's the face of boxing. He's the guy out here doing everything. And I'm sorry, Devin Haney, you're a good, talented young fighter, but you are not the face of boxing. You selling 50,000 pay-per-view buys really just stamps that 100%. We already knew before you even did this pay-per-view that you were not the face of boxing. And this just obviously confirms it. Devin Haney, please kindly, respectfully sit your dumb ass down. We know that Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing, not Tank Davis. Tank Davis has never done 300,000 pay-per-view buys by himself. He just hasn't done it. He needs Ryan Garcia to do astronomical buys. So if Tank Davis can do big numbers by himself, sure, we can talk about it. But Tank Davis has never done 300,000 buys by himself. Period. Canelo Alvarez just did 700,000 buys against Charlo by himself. Canelo Alvarez is on the Forbes list. Canelo Alvarez has a $100 million deal with the PBC. And yet Tank Davis has none of those things. Let's just be honest and unbiased about it. Canelo Alvarez is the one and only face of boxing.